Hello Libra, and welcome to your September 2022 Singles Love Reading. Libra, this is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody, so take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Please feel free to check your other sign placements and see if there's any information in those for you. My name is Rudy. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate all your energies. All right, Libra, what we're going to do is pull some general energy cards for you, and then we'll get into the tarot. Let's see what we have for Libra for September 2022. Singles love. Now, you can be newly single. You could be in a relationship, out of a relationship for a little while. You could be out of a relationship for a long time. Never, ever, ever in a relationship. There's just a whole bunch of different scenarios that could play out, right, for you. We have purity, sanctuary, and change. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Sanctuaries where you're comfortable with, where you feel at home with your, oops, great. Hang on just a second. I love it when it's one card because I know it's meant to be. All right. Let's read these and then we'll go on from there. All right, we have, I always start in the middle. So we have sanctuary with kindreds. So you're comfortable with like-minded people. You're comfortable with people that are a lot like you, or a lot like how you are or want to be, or kind of like if you're an artsy person, you might hang out with artsy people, even though you might be into drawing and they're into maybe clay or something, you know what I mean, but it's still the same. The arts is the arts, or if you're into, the occult and, something, you know what I mean, you're into the group. You feel most comfortable with like-minded people. So that tells me that's probably who or what you're looking for, trying to draw in, is that like-mindedness with another, you want to be interested in the same things. You want to have that same, something in common, pretty much. We have purity in the voice. And this just, again, speaks about, whatever happened in the past, whatever brought you to the place you're at, you've learned that you have to speak up and take charge of yourself. You have to use your voice. You have to use your words. And I feel like, Libra, you're not one to want to cause trouble. You're not one to fight. You rather keep a peaceful resolution. You'd rather keep things plain and simple. So I feel like you don't really step up and speak until you really absolutely have to. Not that you don't speak, but if something's bothering you, I don't feel like you're the first one in the mix. You're kind of weighing the options or seeing what is presenting itself around you before you speak. And I do believe too, it's taught you to step up and ask or talk or speak for what you want, or how you want to be treated, or how you will be treated, pretty much. All right, then we have change and mystery. So it's like, you want something new. You can't keep going on like you're going on. As far as a partner, you are ready for a change. You're ready for something new, but you don't really know what. I don't think you have a person in mind. And I feel always with this mystery card, number one, there's a moon. There's a full moon in Pisces, September 10th. And then on the 25th, we have a new moon in Virgo. So I always feel with this card is that kind of think outside the box, or in this case, think outside the boat. Because you're looking at, it might not be the typical person you're attracted to, that you might be attracted to, or there might be somebody you might just dismiss, thinking, oh yeah, there's no way, and then you find yourself attracted to them. So kind of keep an open mind, I feel, with the mystery card, and also with the change, because I think change is coming. I think whatever or whoever you normally would fall for or like, I think it might change. And not be that maybe that type of person that you would think you would fall for or be with. Is kind of how I look at that. All right. Let us see what we have going on for you. Get these cards out of the way for Libra. Beautiful. It's a good start. I like the strongness of this. I like the purity because you have that, you know, I feel like a peace. You don't want to make war. You don't want to cause trouble. But yet you're going to use your voice to speak to what you want, is how I feel. All right. High Priestess. Beautiful under there. Beautiful, beautiful. Because we have, look at that, Magician. All these came out, but we're going to wait on those. Those are wonderful. Oh my gosh. The High Priestess is your intuition, your intuitiveness, trusting your gut. That's what I said before with this purity and the voice, you know, learning to speak up, learning to trust your gut, learning to trust yourself. I can't get this lighting right. I do apologize. I don't know where, I don't want it right on the card. All right. Let's see. Let me move this one. You know, stepping up to the plate as far as your intuition, knowing that you put the work in, knowing that you have the knowledge, knowing that you have everything you need, lessons learned, but being open and honest with yourself and trusting your knowledge and your instincts. I think it's a beautiful card, not only with the colors, because the colors are very similar, but using your voice, not being afraid to speak, not being timid, not being, you know, timid, I guess is the right word. Stepping up, knowing what you want, and knowing you're not going to settle, right? Under Sanctuary and Kindreds, we have the Magician. Creating the world you want, creating the person you want, seeking the person you want, finding the person you want, being with the person you want. You have all the elements. You can do this. You can find this person can find you, being open to it, right? Being open to it. The Magician is creation. The Magician is doing. The Magician is, you know, knowing that you have what it takes, knowing what you want, knowing what you will put up with, what you won't put up with, right? All the things. You have all the things. Again, the Magician is a card of creation, right? Magic. Under Mystery and Change, we have the Two of Wands, which is a card of choice. It's a card of decisions. It's a card of where am I going from here? Who will I pick? There could be two choices. There could be two people coming in. There could be just knowing which route you want to go. Like if you want to do blind dates, or if you want to be hooked up with your friends, or if you want to do online dating, maybe making that choice, maybe figuring out, do you want to do international? You know, this person's looking at the world and seeing, you know, I feel like this card is like, where in the world do I want to go? Where do I want to end up with? Who do I want to be with? You're not putting anything concrete just yet in the reading. You're not putting anything concrete aside from your own trust in yourself. And it's kind of the mystery, because it's like you don't know yet. You're not sure yet. You really don't. I don't think, you know, you could be making a plan. You might not have a plan. You could just be dipping your toe back in, so to speak, right? Oops, wrong card, but we're going to keep it because I picked up the wrong deck. This is Worker. It's a bee. I love it under the High Priestess, because it's just showing that you're ready, you're willing to work for the relationship. And I think that you, male or female, want to be treated like a queen. I think you want to be treated as you deserve, right? But I see the Worker as you're willing to work at this relationship. You're willing, there's the Queen of Wands. You're willing to, you know, put in the work. It's not like you just want a relationship and going, oh, well, that's it. Well, I'm done. You know, I have a relationship. What more could I want? I love the Queen of Wands. It's a card of creativity, desire, and, you know, putting in the work, really. It's a great card with the Worker card and the High Priestess. It could be a person coming in. If it's a person coming in, they're very creative. They're very, they can be very lusty and desirable and passionate. So that could be coming in. They're very magical and mystical. They can have a air of growth about them, where they could be a teacher or something with knowledge or learning, having a higher calling, a higher power, or something like that. Coming in also being the Queen of Wands, male or female, it is what it is. It's just funny that I mentioned that being the Queen, and then it came up as the Queen of Wands, and under the High Priestess. If it's a person coming in, again, can be male or female, even though it presents as a female. But they're definitely a doer. They're definitely a person that likes to get things done and doesn't like to. They really like beauty in things. Also, they can find beauty in odd things. I love the B card. All right, and then we have the Magician under the 9 of Cups. I feel with this card is right now in your life, Libra, you're okay. It's like, if I find a partner, I'm good. If I don't find a partner, I'm good. I'm not like desperate, not that you ever were desperate, but you're like, I'm not a desperate person. I'm not desperate. So I feel that you see your accomplishments, you see what you have, you see what you are tallying up, so to speak, as your accomplishments, and you're comfortable where you're at. I feel like you're coming into your own, and you're figuring out, especially with the kindreds and the sanctuary, you just let a very select group in anyway. So it's not like you're going to be, I don't feel like you're going to be dating 15 different people at one time. You're very selective in who you let into your world, and you're comfortable right now, and you could be toying with the idea. You could be talking to somebody. There could be somebody there that you're interested in. Could be somebody a little older than you, that is, kind of goes after their dreams, kind of goes after their ambition. The Queen of Wands too, it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's a fast moving sign, so they won't, if they like you, you'll know it, Again, there could be a lot of heat between you, a lot of desire, a lot of passion. So my only advice to you with that card is to kind of take things slow. And then with the 2 of Wands and the mystery and the change, it's like you're doing this where you want this, but you're worried you're going to get hurt. You want this, but what if? Kind of overthinking. You could have had a past relationship that ended badly. Know that whoever's coming in is not that person. That's not to say they won't hurt you. It's just not that person. So you have that, not really fear. But what I see with this card, especially with the 2 of Wands and this coming out second, is that there might be some issues that you still need to resolve. Some type of knowledge that you still need to gain from a past relationship that hurt you before you can move forward. Something might be holding you back, because this is between the mystery, the change. It's linking these two together. So there could be something you might need to revisit about a past relationship. Especially if somebody comes in and the first thing you immediately think of is a past relationship. See what's triggering that. What is doing it? What is triggering that? And they want me to say that you all just might like bees. So this card might come out for somebody that just likes bees. But it is a worker card. So that is where that comes from. For what I feel anyway. So, yeah, I just feel that there could be some knowledge or something you still need to gain from a past relationship breakup or hurt that you need to revisit, resolve, so you can move forward clearly in a relationship, so you can move forward freely in a relationship, so you can move forward the way you want to, is how I feel in the relationship. Bottom of the deck energy, which is subconscious, is a 10 of Swords. Again, it goes well with the 3. It's a fear of getting hurt. What if all this happens? What if I do all this and it ends this way? That's part of, anytime we enter a relationship, there's no guarantees. And knowing that, I think once you resolve whatever issues are holding you from this mystery and change, that you can finally let go of this worry and stress and anxiety that you might have over relationships. You can finally let go of it. These clouds are lifting, and there's a horizon coming, and this person's looking at it, even though, you know, they don't look like they could, but they are, because all this is metaphorically. And it's, you know, dawn of a new day, a new start. 10 is the end of a cycle, so a new cycle can begin. So I feel like whatever this is, you're working on it. You're working on it. You're working to make this happen. And you are maybe figuring out the last 3 swords of these. That's kind of how I figure with that card, or feel with that card coming at the end of the deck, because it didn't present on the board. So it's like subconsciously or in the background, in the background, you know, you're working on that. You're working on these last 3 swords, which is good because it just shows that you already worked on how many? You know, 7, which is good. Very good. All right, let's see what we have. Clarifiers. Clarifiers. So Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. Clarifier, please. 8 of Cups. Yeah. Again, I see this as, you know, some people see this card as a walking away from something that hurt you, something you still love. But I see this as seeing something clearly and knowing what path you have to take. Seeing something clearly and knowing that you can't hang back here anymore. You have transformation there. It is all with the High Priestess, the Queen, the purity, and your voice. Knowing what you can accept and what you can't accept, and moving forward, moving away from, and going on your rightful journey. Going on the path you need to go on. Which any relationship, even it doesn't have to be a partnership relationship. Any relationship can put you into this this knowingness of how you need to, you know, move yourself forward. So we have the 9 of Cups, we have the Magician, we have the Star card, which is a beautiful card to go with that. Talking about your wishes being granted, things are being fulfilled. Make your plans, you know, be very detail oriented with the Star card. Make your plans and know that you're being heard and you're being seen, even though it may feel like you are not, you may not feel like you're having that movement forward. It's a card of Aquarius, but it goes beautifully with the Magician card, and it goes beautifully with the 9 of Cups, because the 9 of Cups is a card of, again, feeling like all your accomplishments. I always see these as trophies, not in a bragging way, but just as kind of how you look back on your life and go, wow, I've done this, this, and this. So you're very comfortable where you're at right now, but you do have hopes and dreams and wishes and things you want to accomplish. So keep that on the forefront. Keep that on the forefront. Know you can create it. It just might be, whatever's happened might be a diversion to where you're supposed to be now, right? To where you're supposed to be now. And again, if it's this Queen of Wands energy coming in, that could be somebody older than you. That could be somebody that is that can teach you a lot. And I don't mean in that kind of way, but just teach you a lot. They have a lot of knowledge in themselves. All right, we have the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. And realization. It's beautiful. It's a World card. It's knowing. You know, something comes to an end and something new can begin. Something comes to an end and something new can begin. Figuring out these last 3 lessons, letting it go, starting new, seeing what's out there, ready for change, ready for the mystery, ready to see what's next. I feel with this, you're very close. It's like this just might be the letting go part, right? Letting go doesn't mean you have to ever forget, but you can forgive and let go and move on. If there's heartache, if there's wrongdoing, if there's somebody didn't treat you right, you weren't treated fairly, however that was, you can let go and move forward. All right, let's pull some oracle cards for you. So as far as a partner coming in, I mean, the Queen is presenting the world, again, it's like somebody new coming in. It can be somebody brand new. So we have rejection and we have friendship, which goes really, really well with kindred spirits. This, I think, comes with the Three of Swords, getting over that fear of what if. What if I ask somebody out and they say no? What if I really like somebody and I go, hey, I really like you. Do you like me? And they say no. What if? And again, it's part of it. Knowing if you're putting yourself out there, it's part of it. And the friendship card is always telling me to tell the clients that you definitely want a friend. You definitely want to start out as a friend. Kindred spirits, or what was this one? Like-minded souls, or sanctuary, but it came with kindreds. Yeah. It came with kindreds. So again, going out with friends, going out with like-minded people, having that, having fun, you know, don't put pressure on yourself just to hook up or be with somebody. If it's going to happen, let it happen, but don't force yourself or don't put pressure on it. Go out with friends, have a bunch of friends, you know, over or whatever. Know the old way of however you did things or were doing things. It could be a divorce, whatever. It's ending, and you know, you can start fresh and you can start new and you can start the way you want things done. You found your voice, remember? You found your voice. With the purity, you found your voice. And you are ready for change. But you're resisting it. Resistance. Holding on to what doesn't serve you. Holding on to what doesn't help you grow. I don't know what number that is. 25. Okay. The book says, familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you, the overt and the covert. If you continue to have doors slam in your face, turn around. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. Turn around. There's somebody else out there to talk to. There's somebody else out there to like. There's somebody else out there to go have fun with. Right? If it's not working, change the course. If it's not working, see what else you can do. See what other direction you can go in. It's not the end of the world. It's not a be end all. I don't know how that goes. Yeah, it's not one of those. Change your course. Change your the way you're presenting. Change your actions. You're in control. You know, you have the high priestess. You have purity. You have the voice. You have the bee. You know how to work. You're the magician. You're creating. So when you believe that you're in charge, when you believe that you are doing this, then you can move forward in how you want to live your life, who you want to be with. And again, if it works out, if it doesn't, change your course. Change your course. Don't just put all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. All right. Libra, good luck to you. Let me know how this resonates with you for this month. What an interesting reading. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay healthy. If you're interested, I put out mid-month readings around the 15th of every month. And they are for health and career and finance and love. So if you're interested in those, subscribe and hit the notification bell. You can check back for, well, you can look at mid-August to mid-September one if you want to, because that would bring you up to about the 15th of September. And I'd be releasing mid-September to mid-October. So if you're interested in that, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be blessed. Until next time, we will be into October. Wow. Libra, bye for now.